Cherry Cherry, welcome everyone, welcome. How do you like the new look? got some new assets that I decided to play with, and I kind of like it. A bit more screen space. Hello Viridian, how do you like the new look? A bit more screen space. I think it looks a bit more professional and easier to see. Plus, thanks. Plus, I got actually a proper chat overlay, so now it's easier to read everything. It's easier to read everything. No fancy issues such as, I should not have sat near you, lady. You keep talking. Anyway, no more no more issues with it being hard to read the chat. So, I think that will be nice and easy. Anyway, today we're continuing the Nod Cry main story. Mostly because I want to also do this event, not this event, but and it has a very limited time, unfortunately. But it says you recommended to complete this first. So we're going to try to complete this story as soon as possible. So with that being said, let's get to it. Oh, and I'm using this team this time because I figured if I'm hunting the wild hunt, I need a hunter. A hunter is what I need. So let's fast forward time and see how things go. Let's do the time warp again. Let's just stand here, not doing anything for the entire time. Mommy? And let's just advance time a little bit more. Like, I get why they have this, but it can be a bit annoying sometimes just to have like these weird wait times. Oh, it's back in Nashtown. I thought it was going to be over here. Oh well. Yep. I very much like the new look. I think it makes everything a bit clearer for everyone to see, and well, it looks nice. Matches my theme here. Pink and cherry blossoms, which are quite lovely colors. Oh, I don't need to take the elevator. I can fly. Whoosh. Once again, I do love the look and feel of Nashtown. Although, looking at that does not seem like a good idea. If that power goes out for a second, oh boy, that is a problem waiting to happen. So, let's enter this with the most dramatic of manners. Ooh, wild. Yeah, the wild hunt. Oh, another? They're not playing, they're trying to do their best, and unfortunately, it looks like things are not going well. Fair enough. If they fall down, that would still cause a lot of force. And considering how a lot of this place seems to be made of, well, scrap, I would not want it to test the structural integrity. Well, it is. No, still good place to do business. It's just that you actually got here at a bad time. Oh, and hello on YouTube, Scar. All right, welcome. How do you like the new look? I got some new overlay assets, and I think it fits my character theme quite well. Now I just need to get something new for the ending and opening cards. But, well, step by step. All right, right. A crisis is a great place to earn a lot of money. Yep. Go into the danger zone. Collect the cargo. Loot. Hey, there's that suspiciously protagonist shaped person. Are they suspicious? Well, yeah, but I doubt they're the only ones thinking like that. Oh yeah, my character always does have cherry blossoms around her. If I ever get to an upgrade for the model, well, when I eventually do, I'm going to add the signature ninja scarf with the nice, fun, fluffy aspect of cherry petals always fluttering off of it. Some self-reflection might not be unwarranted, you know. Well, fair enough. Should you really be proud of that? Still, the wild hunt's been getting wilder ever since we foiled that mysterious phantom's plan at Star at Star Sand Shoal. The, the two of them seem closely connected. That phantom may very well attack again, even though we know almost nothing about it. In fact, where would we even begin with such an investigation? Ah, yes, the big cannon that a child made. Child who's a mechanical genius, but still a child. Let's go say hello. It's like you can read my mind. I was wondering if you'd be willing to carry around the moon marrow instead. Yeah. Eleg- Elegy of Dust and Lamplight. I know. Hello, Anafa. You adorable robot, you. Apologies for not pulling, but I have to conserve resources. I like the kid. I like you, I know. That's exactly what I'd think. Might I ask who is this? He looks very Russian. Pleasure to meet you, guy who is clearly a generic NPC, but I like your coat. Hello. Pleased to meet you. Were you talking about the cannon by any chance? Not surprised there. Um, they're. I can imagine they're probably not going to show up, and we have to take care of it. Oh my, Flynn! Well, that is certainly not suspicious whatsoever. Well, this is a purely voluntary organization. Well, that sounds incredibly incompetent. Yes, clearly Heathcliff is responsible. Well, I can understand that. There's a lot of ground to cover. They have to try to cover everything. They probably have very limited numbers. Plus, on top of all of that, there's just the fact that they're a voluntary organization. So yeah, there's only so much they can do. He sounds nice enough, but it feels like he's hiding something. This whole spiel sounds like a smokescreen. Ah, yes. One that we will send a person to deal with, and the other that we will just call an artillery strike on. Well, I think this is what happens when you rely on one kid. I like the sassy kid. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, wait. Oh, is all this voiced? Can you hear it? Yes, it's voiced. Did I mess up the sound? Oh, okay. 1 second, everyone. I need to do a quick check of something. Let me see here. Wouldn't be a Sin System stream without Scuff, would it? Let me see here. Capture audio. It should be. Can you hear it, Viridia? Can anyone? Can you hear it, Scar? Because it should be. Wait. Wait. I think I have an idea where it might be. 1 second. Not that one. Not that one. Wait. Can.
We need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single missive will not do much to change HQ's attitude, I fear.
Can you hear that? Is that audible? Uh, yeah, okay. I muted something by mistake. I muted something by mistake. So now it should be audible. Apologies there. This is what happens when you mess around with stuff and you can't really check things sometimes. You accidentally mute something and then you just don't notice. I swear this is just the classic scuff situation. And so just tell me if there's any other issues.
Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
Yeah, so you can hear everything now? Can everyone hear everything now? All good? All good? Okay, good. Let's continue.
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes. The exact probability here would be...
Aw.
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me stress that we Lightkeepers are the primary financial backer of this cannon. And our backing does cover the fees for subsequent repair and maintenance.
Well, that's fair enough. Plus, giant cannon. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Apologies for that. I think I muted Genshin while I was messing around with my overlays and all that stuff. My apologies. At least we caught that quickly.
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the Krumkake craft shop. That means me, by the way. for making you such a huge and powerful weapon for such a measly price.
Well, to be fair, it is... That big, huge, powerful weapon is probably keeping you protected.
Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly line?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon candy.
I just love how Inef is basically the mother.
What? No, absolutely not. Let me think, all right? It should take maybe 3 more hours?
I know is so cute. And, like, she's a fun, sassy child who's also incredibly cute. I love her.
Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi and Sumeru by then?
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further, on their own initiative at least.
On their own initiative. What do you mean by that?
We Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on those areas, both to monitor the monsters and to prevent people from entering the cannon's blast radius.
Ah, yeah, you don't want a random schmuck entering the artillery range.
That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower to the locations that the cannon won't be firing on.
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet, but with your help, I can get the repairs done sooner.
Of course. I am most certainly skilled at this kind of thing. No, yes, I know exactly what I'm doing. I won't break anything.
Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. How much help will we be? You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this. Oh, and this. Whoa! This book is so heavy. And what is this?
It's a user manual.
You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll tell you what to do. And this book will help you understand Beep Boop Pizza.
Ah, so it's not a manual, it's a dictionary.
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. Aino has bound the manuals into one volume. Also, please note, the device's name is Burgida.
So, it's manuals all the way down, huh?
Manuals are like turtles. They just go down and down and down and down and down.
Yep, and if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a whole 2/3.
We'll do what we can.
I'll go with you.
Nice! So you'll check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find me in the control room once you're done. Cool? Cool.
Instructions received. Please go about your work seriously as well, Aino. No snacking while I'm away.
Oh, come on, let her snack.
Hey! A little snacking will also improve my efficiency by 2/3.
I'm snacking as well. Mmm.
Aino's explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit meh, aren't they? Or is that just how geniuses are?
I think that might be geniuses.
Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is. How are we even supposed to know what to check?
Second, eating food. Ah. Now that's good. Some nice dried sausage. That is always delicious as a late night snack. Well, we might not be at the right spot. There's probably some condition we haven't triggered.
I've watched Inefa perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance port must first be found, and then this small robot will automatically interface with it.
Ah, so you're in the know. Nice. Well, oh, what does that port look like?
We have a manual, don't we? Maybe it has a picture.
Now that I'm not so sure of. Let's search around together and see what the robot reacts to.
Works for Paimon.
I don't know why, but I'm suspicious of that man.
Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew! Stinks of machine oil.
I do like how they're actually just making this into a fun little cutscene, rather than making us just, you know, clamber around, going to arbitrary locations. Nope, not here either.
That thing over there looks promising.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does! Let's try it out.
And this spot...
Whoa! It's flying! Does that mean we got it right?
Well, I assume so. Beep
So,
boop, beep boop, beep boop.
What do we do now?
Let me give it a try. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Okay, press the button, adjust height, touch the light, beam hint, detect the signal from the cannon. Enter signal input mode, maintain height. So okay, so this is a... Okay, so that fall down. Okay, nice and simple. Nice, simple little game. Beep boop, beep boop. Challenge complete. Challenge complete. Beep.
Wow, what do you know? I know was right. We got this working without understanding a thing, Beep Boopita said.
Oh yeah, honestly, I wonder why she can't just automate a lot of this.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
Benefits of experience and figuring out puzzles 100 times more complex than that
Paimon's
before.
up next, along with this stupidly heavy book. Ugh, let's see. Should be just like checking a dictionary, right? The
Maybe.
matching result for this symbol is... check passed. All systems normal. Wait, is that it?
Oh yeah, sometimes that's just how it is.
Well, as they say, no news is good news.
Then, why is the cannon not firing?
Yeah, guess you're right. Just feels like we did all this stuff for nothing, that's all. On to the next spot, then.
Well, yeah, let's see what the next location's going to tell us. Like, I can't help but wonder if someone might have sabotaged the cannon. Like, that seems like the kind of nonsense the Fatui would get up to, and we know they're in the area.
Paimon's getting the hang of this now. It's this thing, right?
Yep, I'll handle it.
And this time... Huh? Why are you angry? Oh... Huh. Looks like its expressions are also prompts of a kind. Which page is that on?
You know, I like Ainu's design, but she probably could have given some text or some simple voice lines or something.
Oh. We need to take note of the order in which its eye colors change. Purple, red... Hey, slow down! Paimon didn't catch that!
Dee dee bee dee dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee.
What? So now we've got musical prompts too? Weren't you only supposed to be a beep-boop machine?
Well, yeah, but she kept adding parts, she kept adjusting. You know how these things are with geniuses.
Alright, one final stop. This was quite a trip, huh?
Yep.
Agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for maintenance work. A bit shaky at points, but not bad for your first job.
Well, yeah, we've done a lot of weird nonsense.
Good eye. Paimon's the real deal when she deals for real, you know.
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but you were really getting into it, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Thanks for that.
Ugh, couldn't you have mentioned that earlier?
Anyway, let's get this all done in one go. I guess this is the bit where I do another challenge. Fairly simple. And that beep boop full. Now Bibu falls again. They have a complete different thing than they started with. Yep, pretty much. That's how geniuses go. They start doing something, and then next thing they know, it's completely different from when they started. What does that mean? Does the book say anything about it?
A pictorial prompt this time. Don't worry, Paimon's just about gotten the hang of which prompts are listed where. We gotta take note of the flashing patterns. 1 yellow flash, nothing for 2 seconds, then 2 yellow flashes means the components here are overdue for regular maintenance.
Wait, if they're overdue, someone was skimming the budget, weren't they?
Maintenance is a high priority task. The device will be rendered inoperable until it is complete. Switch Beep Boop Beta to input mode to send out a signal to unlock components. The description of input mode isn't on this page. Ugh, more page flipping.
What do you expect? A child designed this thing, Paimon, and wrote the manual.
Phew, that was a real struggle. Well, Paimon needs a break now.
Honestly, I can't blame Paimon there. Finding things through manuals and flipping through back and forth, back and forth, back and forth can be quite irritating.
Yeah, good work indeed. But it seems this input mode requires some additional work to operate.
Allow me. Start check. So now I have to stick around in the same area for... Up, up, up away. Oh, this is finicky. Well, that... Up, up, up. Challenge complete. Nice little mini games that are good for breaking things up, at least.
Now, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now.
What is it, anyway?
No clue, frankly. But, whatever. I got a feeling we've all given up trying to figure this cannon out.
Again, the issue of having a genius design it, and especially someone who's using parts from all over the place, probably a bit of stuff that she just salvaged, and no actual major design. She probably just winged it a good chunk of the way. So, yeah, no surprising.
I'll go get the replacement component. We should be done once we pop it in here. What do you think? Maintenance work's easier than running errands, wouldn't you say?
Honestly, I prefer just killing things.
That's for sure. We're counting on you, Sosie. You know what? Paimon took him for the stony type at first, but he's actually a pretty nice guy.
He is, and I'm suspicious of him.
Let's wait for him here, huh?
Like, I can't shake the feeling something is wrong.
Are your tasks complete?
Oh, Inefa, hello.
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component. We'll be done here once we put it on.
Allow me to check against the recorded data. Yes. This component is approaching its replacement deadline.
Good, good, good. So that's less likely of something being fishy.
The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become misaligned. This part is designed to anchor the cannon and ensure accuracy when aiming.
Considering the size of this cannon, I do not want it to go and fire wide or miss its shot.
Huh. So, if the cannon isn't fixed in place, will it start spinning around like some kind of massive firework?
That would also happen.
A novel analogy, but an apt one. The large-scale damage that might follow would be undesirable by anybody's standards.
Yeah, that would result in not only damage to the cannon, that probably shots firing all over the place, hurting whatever they hit, and probably cause a lot of damage to Nasha town itself.
This component is currently easily damaged. The materials are not up to par, and there are still some design flaws. But Aino and I are working to improve it.
Okay, so this is not just a bespoke genius level thing, it's also something that you're working on improving. Good, good, good. But also that probably makes it even more complicated.
Estimated waiting time remaining 7 minutes. Would you like a krumkake?
Yes.
Yeah! Dessert's just the best after a hard day's work.
Yep.
Certainly. It will be ready shortly.
Yes, yes, I see. You have an oven in there. You have quite the oven. Ding.
Observation. Freshly baked krumkake results in the most efficient improvements upon human happiness indices. As such, I activated an internal heater before starting repairs.
I was joking about you having an oven. Like, I was joking that you had oven in there, but, well, Enefa literally had buns in the oven. I have no jokes for this. She had buns in her oven.
Thanks for the treat. Aino's lucky to have you.
Thanks for the food.
Thanks. Things went great over here, too. So, as we agreed, I'll have the cannon up and firing in no time.
Are these normal minutes or DBZ minutes? They are plot minutes.
Understood. I will inform the inhabitants of Nasha Town and have them make preparations for the shock and noise that will inevitably ensue.
Oh yeah, we're firing a giant building-sized gun. That's going to make a lot of noise.
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt anomalies to make sure they fall back in a timely fashion.
AKA, don't get nuked.
Thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move. Ratniki from other sites should have sent reports back here, and I'll need to sort them out promptly.
Righty then. See ya!
Oh, we have a big red button.
But this huge cannon's a real sight when it fires.
I can imagine it's a...
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its own accord on such occasions. Pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsessed admirers. If you are interested, you can come back later to behold it in all of its glory.
Yep, because firing a big gun is just... Who wouldn't want to fire a big gun this size?
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't want to see it in action.
But before that, I'd like to investigate the Wild Hunt.
Oh yeah. Wonder where that strange phantom went. Never mind what it's doing.
Probably something very, very bad.
Let's try our luck at the flagship. See you later, guys.
Of course! Let's go get drunk.
Just be sure not to miss my masterpiece in action.
I won't, Ainu. Oh, do you have something to say?
Checking snack stock. Lower than expected. Please, explain, Aino.
I like this joke.
Later. Can't you see I'm busy? You know, saving the poor, anxious inhabitants of this town?
Yes, explain. Where are the snacks, Aino? No, we might have to do this. A duel to the death! In the name of cookies. Now, where am I? Okay, I'm over here. Let's go to the bar. But yeah, so... Yeah, this is a giant cannon. And I'm not exactly like, that's the barrel, if I understand things correctly, so... So when this thing fires, I do not want to be on the other end of that, because that looks like the kind of gun that will kill anything it hits. Oh?
Is it just Paimon? Or are there more people here now? Oh, just as well, since we're sniffing for intel and all.
Might as well go in and ask around.
And maybe, just maybe, let's get some of their berries and fried meat too, huh? We still haven't had it yet.
Yeah, now I'm again hungry again. And now you show your true motivations.
Ah, come on! Why so uptight?
Excuse me, are you guests? If you wish to return to your room while the banquet is on, please use the side door.
Banquet?
No, we're not heading back to our room. Are we not allowed in here right now?
That is correct. Only those invited to the banquet may enter. Our goal is to ensure that our regulars can enjoy peace of mind and comfort, so that they can speak freely with one another.
Okay, so someone just basically rented the bar, so how does one get invited then?
Familiar with our ways already, I see.
Yes, how much do you want?
But here in Notcry, channels hold equal value to Mora. I am but a lowly employee, so you'll have to forgive my inability to help in this matter.
Okay, so political bullshit.
It's fine. Can't be easy being you. Looks like we'll have to switch channels then.
And I know just the person. Dory! Dory!
Never, right? The Curatorium does seem to already have an amazing intel network up and running.
Well, no, I was going to go for Dory.
But if we ask her straight up, she'll likely squeeze us for all we're worth.
Good point. Let's not be quite so forward then.
Ooh, Paimon's got a plan. Lauma got Nefer to help her prep some medicine, right?
Oh, yeah?
We'll be heading to Hisi Island later anyway to ask Lauma to help us use the moon barrel. Couldn't we deliver the medicine while we're at it?
Smart. Could handle a problem, kill two birds with one stone.
If Nefer doesn't mention a payment, we can cash her services in as a favor. If she does, then we can use it to haggle.
Better than nothing. Cunning plan if I ever heard one.
The thought of Mora made it worth the effort of thinking up. Come on, let's go!
Still, I was kind of thinking of going to Dory, but yeah, Nefer is probably the better option. See, I get to our location. Alright, it's right here. Load.
Hey, Black Cat, we're here! Oh, it's you this time.
Oh, it's just her.
Hello, you two. What's up?
What's up? Does models move? I can very much tell when they did a little trick there rather than just having her turn normally. They just made the model rotate.
Not much. Just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Hisi Island later, so we can deliver the medicine to Lauma for you if you need.
Paimon, we're supposed to ask what we need first, then make the offer.
How thoughtful of them. Bet they want something from me in return.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, the faster the delivery, the better, naturally. And we're lacking free hands right now, so that would be a great help. Yehoda's gone to get the medicine, and she should be back any moment now. If you have nothing else to do, feel free to wait here. I'll have someone bring you some snacks.
Ooh, snacks, food.
Don't mind if we do then. Thanks.
Actually, what's the occasion? Let me guess. The Wild Hunt?
Oh yes, I'm sure you've all heard about what's going on. Nasha Town's in turmoil, and right now everyone wants intel. Whether it's to strike it rich, save their lives, or escape whatever predicament they've found themselves in.
As basically, people want to survive, people want to take advantage of it, they want to get rich. As expected.
Ah, so you're busy making Mora. How nice.
Hey, what do you expect? She's a business.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid. We're stretched so thin that our clients have taken to competing for our services via auction. The price for taking priority slots has all but skyrocketed. In other words, we've had to suspend free intel handouts for now.
Yep, and there's the thing. Basically, taking the bargaining.
She cornered us right away. Did she guess what we really wanted from the start?
I guess, is there anything we can do for you then?
If there's anything that worries me right now, it's the Wild Hunt. It affects everything we do, yet the number of people who can ensure cargo safety in the face of such a threat is vanishingly small.
Well, you just happen to have a bona fide multinational hero in front of you.
Huh? doesn't sound too hard. If you need something delivered, hit us up and consider it sent.
Is that so? But... no. Forget I said anything. I mean, you're great heroes. How could I waste your precious time on trifles like these?
Well, as a matter of fact, there is something we'd like to know.
Is there now? You should have said so sooner. Far be it for me to extort you, of all people, for intel. But seeing as you so kindly made me an offer, I suppose I'll accept.
Perfect.
What's there left for us to say here?
On account of our previous cooperation, because, we helped each other, I help you, you help me.
More like our common perspective. Most who live here only wish to defend their own interests. But we are different, are we not? We both seek to resolve the chaos that the Wild Hunt has caused.
Of course, we want to just fix this situation and hopefully we figure out what the hell's going on.
Or like make a profit off the Wild Hunt. Paimon doesn't believe a word she says.
Potato, potato. If she makes a profit, who are we to stop her?
Dissatisfied, are we? The number of commissions over at the Adventurers Guild spikes during tumultuous times, too. Would you call taking those jobs for Mora a sin?
Hey, I'm not going to blame you.
Well, that's...
We might squeeze some advantage out of chaos, but equally, chaos could uproot everything we've built at any time. Such is the threat of the Wild Hunt today.
Exactly. Basically, they get advantages, they get benefits, but that doesn't mean they're going to not stop the Wild Hunt. This is where all their stuff is, after all.
And what business would there be left should it end in some great slaughter, or put to flight many who call Nasha Town their home?
Enlightened self-interest, that's what I'd refer to it as. You're aware that I could go super max greedy, but that would destroy everything I've built. So instead, I'm going to, be a bit sensible, not go super max greedy, and all that.
And as I understand, the two of you are here in Nodcry to follow a trail of clues yourselves, no?
Yep, we're here to follow a very specific trail of clues.
Well, yeah.
In that case, we should keep Nodcry the paradise people say it is. At least, until our respective goals have been accomplished. You must understand, no force exists here that would inspire unconditional unity amongst all parties.
Well, no force exists yet, but I just got here. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to persuade a lot of people in future storylines. I do get it, but I'm not doing this just for me.
After that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. Your selflessness is admirable, to be sure, and rare around these parts. Though it's rare for a reason, kid.
Well, yeah, but I have the power to back it up.
Just a shame that our mysterious phantom has hidden itself well. Between that and its ability to shift shapes, it will no doubt be a most slippery customer.
Yeah, but I think we can lure it out somehow. The previous interaction did show that it doesn't have perfect knowledge. It can imitate people we know, but it doesn't know everything. It can make mistakes. We just have to be very careful and look for the flaws.
Really, I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make a good team, after all, don't you think? You front and center, me behind the curtain.
Also, you are very, very attractive, lady. Definitely very attractive.
That does make sense. Sorry, Nefer. Paimon took you for someone who only cares about profit.
Well, she can only care about profit if she wants.
A well-placed only, indeed, Paimon. Nothing is wholly divorced from profit of some kind.
Wait, so you were ready to work with us from the start?
Of course.
Why, of course. In fact, I was wondering when I might bring this up the moment you entered.
Oh, well, that's good to know. That's good to know.
But
Yeah, Paimon, what do you expect from her?
Hey, boss, I'm back. Huh? Oh, you guys are here too?
Hey, Jehoda. Ready to go on another death-defying mission?
Indeed, they are. In fact, they volunteered to deliver the medicine to Lauma on our behalf. And totally free of charge. Such kind souls, aren't they?
Yeah, we are. We are.
Really? Great! Oh, in that case, guess I'll be clocking out now.
Also, why is the overlay lagging a little bit? I'm gonna have to look at that later.
Got a few more places for you to visit right here, dear.
Yeah, can't go let you go just yet.
Huh? Haven't I already worked a few days worth of overtime already?
Eh.
Well, guess the extra more is pretty nice.
Hey, overtime can be very nice as well.
well, we better get this medicine delivered pronto.
Wait a sec. Is this salt?
Surely not. The special medication from before wasn't salt, was it?
Wait, that can't be. Let me see. This isn't right. How could it be salt?
Either you got scammed or you took the wrong package.
It was raining back there, so could it have happened while I was resting at the store?
Or someone stole it. Oh, boy.
Sorry, boss. I'll get it back right now. Trust me, I'm super fast.
You better, because she looks like she's about to murder you.
Hey! Slow down, you might get hurt!
Well then, any plans? If not, what say we go into town and ask around about the wild hunt?
Yeah, let's figure out what we know, what information's available. Let's hunt these monsters. And let's bring them to justice.
Oh, we were thinking of doing that, but we didn't get much out of it. The townspeople are a bit wary of us, and we can't get into the flagship right now.
Yeah, but I bet she could.
Ah, yes, the banquet is on today. Perfect timing. That's where we'll go.
Of course, I'm not surprised that she can get in easily. She is very clearly information broker with a lot of power. They're led.
Huh? Can you get us an invitation?
Oh, come now. What are we? Sticklers for the rules?
Of course, she can get in easily. And goodbye, kitty. Good kitty. Now, we must be inconspicuous as possible. We cannot draw any attention to ourselves. So we must try to blend in with the crowd.
Into the shadows.
Oh! Yes, I am super subtle. Well, the picture of subtlety. Wait, what is that?
These
what?
items are unclaimed. We may take them without controversy.
I am the picture of subtlety. No one will notice that I am, in fact, sneaking in.
Lady Nefer, a pleasure to see you. Oh, and our guests from earlier, I see.
That's right. My apologies. Consider it my fault for not having explained the banquet's rules to them beforehand.
Oh?
Oh no, it was no trouble at all. Please, do come in.
Of course. Let's see what's behind door number 1.
Sure. Thanks.
Also, I don't think she's... well, they're led by Odin often.
Not even an invitation check? Oh. Paimon didn't realize Nefer was such a big shot. Yes, channels really do take you places.
Well, she is the neutral faction and also the information broker, so not surprising that she has a lot of influence. After you enter, Nefer brings you and Paimon to a spot near the bar before walking into an inner room to talk business with the flagship manager. Da 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 ba da da ba.
Now, what do we...
Oh. Oh. Fine.
Pardon me. I'm sure we're all having a good time, but I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest I invited for just this occasion.
You know, I wonder what that thing on her ear, it sounds like she has some kind of device, probably derived from the Akasha from Sumeru, which we know exists. It probably is some kind of like information gathering device. I would not be surprised that if it has some kind of function such as passively the recording audio from around her and in much greater detail than you'd expect, which would be invaluable for an information dealer as allows her to quickly pick out information.
I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
How do you know that? How did you know about that?
Are you serious?
Oh, don't worry, I've done this before. It's been a bit, but the event was fun. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor.
Nice to meet you all.
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry. After all, we are all connoisseurs of fine drink here.
And we've had multiple Mondstadt nights staying here several times and drinking people under the table.
The special drinks menu is being set before you as we speak. Now then, for a time, let us set aside our worries and enjoy these exotic spirits from afar.
Of course. Let's get them drunk.
Ah, I see. A new face for the bar.
Let's see if they have bread. Ooh, that's a lot of nice bread. I really should stop playing while hungry.
And here I was thinking, that ain't a familiar face. No wonder.
Ah, I see her trick. It justifies our presence here. It means that we are not going to bring up as much of a stir. Well, not in the sense that would get us in trouble. And of course, people are going to be more likely to talk around us.
Well, it's a rare occasion to be sure. Want to order a glass or two?
Sounds intriguing.
I spoke to the owner. The bar is all yours.
Well then, let's get to work.
The recipes are available for your perusal here. Not to worry. I've taken the liberty of removing the more challenging options.
Oh, don't worry. I am good enough with this. Previous experience coming in handy. Who would have thought
How'd
it?
you set this all up so quickly?
Well, she's a playable character. She is a Dendro user, and look at her design.
Well, as long as you know what both sides need, negotiations are essentially just a process of confirming the deal. No one would turn a beneficial offer down now, would they?
Again, it's very smart here. Rather than doing the greedy, I want everything deal, she's doing the much more preferable deal of both sides leave happy. And if both sides leave happy, then they're more likely to work together in the future. And there won't be any resentment either.
The flagship already had plans to invite a professional mixologist from Mondstadt anyway. So consider this a trial run, with the list of drinks brought out in advance.
Okay, well, I do know a few mixologists as well. If you want me to call Diona in, that might be fun, but just be prepared for her to make some weird concoctions that will taste delicious.
Demyon will assist you. Serving guests with drinks will be the perfect opportunity for you.
Ah, yes, the classic, let's talk to the bartender, or I'm going to share my entire life story with you, bartender. Here is every secret, even though I just met you.
Of course, every guest will have their quirks, so you'll have to be careful not to arouse their suspicions.
Oh, don't worry, there are plenty of ways to do that. It's all just about, well, making the right drink for them. And then they'll start singing like canaries.
Got it. We'll give it a try.
In the meantime, I'll go mingle with some of the guests who pique my interest. There'll be a little event during the banquet's second half, by the way. See you then.
An event? Oh, I'm intrigued. Okay. Alright then, let's get started.
Hello. How may I assist?
Well then, I'm going to make drinks. Get ready to be blown out of the water. Oh yep, I remember this, so a boreal watch tea. So that is tea, milk, and mint. And start mixing.
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Of course. Wait, I'm the bartender. I have to stick here. Well, no.
Consider returning to Snezhnaya?
Okay, who is it? Never drink together. Oh. Take the get some intel.
Tell you what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish.
Oh?
I wouldn't come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Oh, come on, this is pretty nice.
It isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
Fair.
You trust them? I wouldn't. Wouldn't trust anyone, really. You're stuck with a wild hunt here. The Snezhnayans can't be bothered, the Lightkeepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess.
Alright,
I'd
that's...
sooner put an ounce of faith into that cannon.
Well, it's about to fire.
Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
Okay, so from the sounds of it, it's just a case of that guy's just a pessimist, so he isn't very... He just thinks everything's going to go downhill. Noted.
Hello. How may I assist?
Let's make some drinks, shall we? Okay, next one is some juice, a bit of caramel, and some wine. You know, I have no idea how that would taste.
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
To be fair, this is just... We're mixing it to make a good drink. We're not giving you a show here. You know, I'm pretty sure putting a drink on that robot would probably create so many spillage. So much spillage.
Gets any worse. I will just leave it over there.
No problem. Let's pretend to check something.
Bet you some people are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
Well, chaos is a ladder.
Hard to say. But what I can say is that the situation in Nashitown will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon.
Don't worry, it will fire.
That gun's a symbol. The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the wild hunt.
Oh boy.
Wait. What are you angling for exactly?
Oh, yeah, this is curious, because if that gun is a symbol, well, then that makes it a target for sabotage. Because if the Fatui wanted to, say, take over Nashitown, then they sabotage the gun, which would make people not think they can do it. Oh, hey, Magscab, welcome, welcome. How do you like the new overlay? I got a nice different style, a bit more screen room. Also, the chat should be a bit clearer now. What do you think? Yep. I think it looks nice and lovely. Nice and clear, easy to see. See, and I looking adorable. Yep. We're not doing any gacha rolls tonight, though, so unfortunately you can't steal my luck. Well, you can't give me your bad luck, at least. Instead, we are doing a fun little thing where we're serving drinks and trying to listen in on conversations. Oh. Find a place to go and keep gathering intel. Let's just go over here.
Well, what if that was nothing but an illusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant to be fired? For our sakes at least.
Well,
Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Of course, that's all it is. Value. For us, though,
just see how this plays out first.
Well, the...
Ooh, seems like they're all talking about the cannon already. Guess that's why Sosie was so anxious.
Oh, darn it. I thought that was actually good. Well, the cannon is certainly an important thing. Again, it's the main line of defense and a good morale booster. Knowing the fact that they have the cannon probably does a lot. So, makes me wonder if, say, the Fatui might try to sabotage the cannon. Because if they sabotage it, that means it is, breaking the morale, and then that can result in the people needing the Fatui to help them, which would allow the Fatui to more easily take control of this part of the region.
Hello.
Let's make another drink. Let's see what this one is. So we have lemon, mint, and wine. I have no idea how that would taste. I don't drink, so I have no idea how something like that would taste. I guess it would have like a citrusy thing mixed in with the mint and the wine.
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Of course not. Let's see. So, little robot, where's the guest? Oh, there's the guest. And, robot, you're going to be spilling so much of the drink. Like, look at this. Look at this robot move. Like, that drink will be sloshing around in there. Oh?
Oh, so this order was yours, huh?
Indeed. So, any notable news?
Not for the moment.
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you. If you've got a moment, let's have a drink. On my tab, of course.
I like your hat, man. Your hat is cool.
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other orders right now. Sure then, we can take a break.
Sure, let's just take a break.
Then come, sit. Dimyon, 2 wildberry trails if you would. Without alcohol, much obliged.
Of course,
Hints is the name. I help out at the Rossum workshop in town. They usually put me in charge of making and repairing simple machines.
Well, that's good to know. The machines around here are pretty impressive, after all.
Paimon's name is Paimon. Pleased to meet you.
They call me the Honorary Cocktail Knight. Oh, I remember that nickname. Got it in an event long, long ago. I think that's where they sort of experimented with this whole bartending minigame.
Ah, yes, I've heard. Lots of nights over there in Mondstadt. I imagine your title's an impressive one back home, huh?
Oh yeah, it's pretty impressive.
We were just messing with you there.
I'm on. Don't spoil it.
Anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right? Valuable intel will be suitably compensated.
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean, I wouldn't even have this job if it hadn't been for your help back then.
Paimon alternates between first and third person on a whim. Yeah, pretty much. Paimon does what Paimon wants, and Paimon just does Paimon stuff.
So, you've known each other a long time?
That's right. I came to Nodcry with nothing at all. Would have starved on the streets if I hadn't met Nefer. She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich Guild, which is how I slowly carved out a living for myself.
That's a huge favor.
And just like that, she gained a valuable source of information. That's how favors and, trust is built. Help someone, and they help you in the future.
Huh. So Nefer can be a nice person sometimes, huh?
It's more enlightened self-interest, after all, Paimon.
Well, I'd also say she needed a willing and able machinist at her disposal.
Wait, don't we already have Aino for that? Well...
Come now. Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than basic machine repair and component manufacture.
Yep, basically having good reputation can go a long way. It's actually why certain, say, mafia groups were so powerful in specific communities. Because they didn't rule by fear, they also ruled by fear, but they also generated a lot of respect amongst their communities, which meant that when the police or the government moved in, the communities were willing to put the effort in to protect them. this is sort of a similar thing. Because she is being helpful and kind and assists someone, scratch my back, I scratch yours. Generates a loyal asset and agent.
I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be a trainee who couldn't weld a wire to save his life. Got the scoldings to show for it, too. It took me a long while, but I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines, and even maintain some of Aino's relatively complex ones, like Kuvaki detectors or mechanical arms.
Oh yeah, that is very good.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
Oh. Huh. You know, I didn't realize that girl had had an arm that was robotic. I wonder what the story behind that is.
Oh, speaking of that, didn't Sosie have a mechanical arm too?
I really have to be more observant. I was not noticing that characters had robotic arms.
That's right. One of Aino's masterful designs. I could never design one of those in my life, but if you gave me its blueprint, I could hammer one out.
Well, that's how it goes. Some people are good at designing, some people can just assemble it.
Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid, if you can believe it. I wouldn't have, had you told me my future when I first arrived here.
That's how these things go.
On the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever I feel like it, so I'm afraid I'm counting on you to help solve this wild hunt crisis.
The paradox there. You've set down roots, you've grown, you've built something. But now that you're no longer a drifter, you can't just pack up and leave, so... Can be mistaken for strange-looking armor. That's fair enough. Robotic arms could be mistaken for armor, or just, weird clothing.
All the more reason to be proactive and do your part. Wringing our hands in despair does us no good in times of crisis. Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me. Have you heard anything about people seeing illusions within Wild Hunt anomalies? People they know, perhaps?
Yes, that thing.
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted, but familiar faces? No.
Okay, so that's interesting.
Most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. After all, no ordinary person could survive an assault from those monsters. Does this have anything to do with our current Wild Hunt crisis?
Possibly, but, well, actually most likely.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Alright, I get it. I'll keep my ear to the ground for you, and naturally, my lips will stay tightly sealed.
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drinks.
Speaking of drinks, I got a job to get back to.
He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends, and he's had contact with all manner of clients. Since he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, might it be safe to assume that our Phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Yeah, we can assume so. Plus, the Phantom specifically did that for me. And the Phantom knew some information. The question, though, is how did the Phantom know this information? That's the key factor.
Huh. That does sound worth noting. How about we go talk to a few more people?
A good idea. And one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Let me show you how it's done.
Go on.
Come. Back to the bar.
Let's see your worker magic. Da da ba da da ba ba. Ba da da ba da da ba. Ba da da ba da.
Thank you for waiting, everyone. The roulette showdown is ready to begin.
Oh, roulette showdown? Russian roulette?
Finally.
Come on, let's go try our hand.
Russian roulette? Are we doing Russian roulette?
Joining us, new girl?
Oh yeah, we're doing a sort of a game of Russian roulette in this way. A safer, drink-based one.
We'll pass.
No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part. Those are the rules.
Okay, so she's giving us a signal.
But...
Hanson, let's go with it. Sign me up, then.
That's more like it.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief.
You mix the drinks, you spin it, you have to drink what's in front of you, right?
The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle. Participants must take turns to spin the pointer of the inner circle. Whatever beverage it stops at, our lucky contestant will drink.
Honestly, that's a kind of a fun way to go about it. I can imagine that resulting in a lot of interesting
The
situations.
drinks are divided into juice, tea, and alcohol, with that last further divided into 3 levels by intensity.
Aw, that's no fun. Make it all alcohol. This is a drinking contest.
Spin your way to a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll score no points. Otherwise, you get 1 to 3 based on alcohol content.
Oh, okay, that works.
During a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less points than them and pose a question, which the other party must then answer.
And there's why she's doing it.
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day. Defeats the purpose, wouldn't you say?
Okay, so this is basically an information gathering game, just as much as it is a game of trying to, well, get the most points.
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in case they decide to pour heavy, then sit back and watch the show.
Right, you don't want to get people drunk enough to share things they otherwise wouldn't. Exactly.
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way, looks like we're in for a show.
Oh, I've been in Mondstadt. I know Venti. I can drink.
Anything you drink will be replenished. And additionally, I have decided to sponsor a grand prize for this grand occasion.
Oh, Nefa, what are you doing?
A single serving of Dark Horse.
I have no idea what that is, but it sounds important.
What? Do my ears deceive me? A chance to drink Dark Horse and Nod Cry?
I have no idea what Dark Horse is, but
Dark Horse. Guess we'll have to take part now, huh?
Dark Horse must... But it's bright blue. Well, what do you expect?
Indeed. The Dark Horse could be yours to enjoy, so long as your luck holds. And so long as you can remember its taste the day after.
Ah, yes, the classic. Don't get too drunk, otherwise you're not going to even remember that you had this.
And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will gain the right to ask everyone a question, regardless of their score.
I think I know exactly what's going to happen. I think we will drink the Dark Horse.
High risk, high reward. That's gotta be some strong alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling.
And it lands...
Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Drink the alcohol. And so one of them is pink. Beat that.
Go!
So I'm not a drinker, so can anyone make a guess about how much alcohol is in one of those glasses?
Wow, this is kinda intense.
Oh, my turn. All right, man, fess up. You've been making a killing lately. Where's it all been coming from?
Okay, going to be in the transition stage. Da.
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild. Mind introducing me sometime?
Oh, sure. Sure, we can do that. More drinking. More alcohol.
Ugh. A normal drink, huh? Must be my lucky day.
Yeah, let's assume that it's some kind of vodka, Viridian. I can imagine that it probably tastes quite intense.
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
I gotta say, you Mondstadters really know your alcohol. This recipe is super good. Teach me, would ya?
Aw, I think someone drank a bit too much. And
I was wanting to ask about your wife. Your wife.
I have a feeling that some people are really drunk, and I think I think some people have just failed the Dark Horse gotcha. I rolled non-alcoholic drinks without fail the last few rounds. This 0-point game is no accident. Ah, I see your plan. You've rigged it. Similarly, Nefer has been maintaining an ever so slight lead and has been using it to ask ever so slightly probing questions that can't be luck. Like, I see, so we're cheating. I can tell that Adabra was lucky enough to survive stumbling into a wild hunt, but Nefer's turn is...
You're up!
And... She left him to me. Okay. Ah, we got the Dark Horse.
Oh, new face here just drew the Dark Horse.
Perfect, perfect. Let's see what this drink's all about.
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Alright then, let's drink. Drink, 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 drink.
Hey, will you be alright? You wanna just give this one to Paimon?
Paimon, no, we can't cheat here. Ah, we cheated. We slipped it.
Whoa, she actually downed it in one gulp.
The upsides of having a bottomless pit as a friend.
Nice job! No wonder you Mondstadters have such a reputation.
What did you see while you were inside the Wild Hunt anomaly?
Me? Well, what do you think? Monsters, of course.
Really? Only monsters?
Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off as fast as I could. Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? Those good-for-nothing rat Niki, that's who. If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Or whatever was left of it anyway.
Okay, let's see. Let's say Dark Horse akin to you're recommended to mix this with lower proof for survival tier vodka, so 90% alcohol. High proof others is probably something like 60% at most. Can probably you then step down in 20%, 40% proof increments, so 2 points are 40 and 1 is 20, and yeah, non-alcoholic as well, 0. So yeah, that math seems to check out. I can imagine that you can get pretty drunk very quickly from drinking that.
Either way, there's nothing in there you'd want to see.
Even those who have had a personal encounter with the Wild Hunt know nothing about the strange phantom we saw. Seems like Nefer's judgment was on point.
I see some downcast faces. Why, have we all hit our limit?
Ha! Says who? I'm still raring to go.
'Cause you didn't drink that much.
Well, yeah, they are pretty drunk for like 40 shots between them. Fair enough, but to be fair, those seem like big glasses. But then again, that's probably just for the show of it.
In that case, let me raise another glass. To a blast of a showdown and a wonderful evening.
I was not expecting to do bar stuff tonight, but
Hello,
oh well.
ma'am. Lady Nefer has ordered a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
Of course, of course. That robot is just spilling all the drinks.
Huh? Are they playing cards? Paimon spies some elemental dice.
Well, it actually was a proper mini game at one point. Basically, I think like a couple years ago or something, they had a bit of a mini game in Mondstadt where you did this basic drinking mini game. If I remember correctly, the mini game mostly centered around the people asking you for a specific thing, and based upon context clues of what they were saying, you had to mix up a drink that matched what they wanted. At least that's what I remember.
Same as usual then? 1 die, 100,000 mora.
That's a lot of money.
I'm not here to do business with you.
And that guy's a deep voice.
Come now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh?
this is a business deal.
Most likely some kind of business deal.
So, let's go over this again. 1 die, 100,000 mora.
And that's still a fair amount of money, but then again, when you have a lot of money to spend, you can be a bit reckless with it. I think I remember reading about one, I think, oil baron or something, who basically... who knows? Who knows? It probably is something different. And probably maybe she was trying to charge him. Maybe she was... This is basically a bit of a local custom. Because that drove arrears. Another line to the rears. Oh, possibly. Or, although it could also be for something else. Debts can be a bit metaphorical.
Then we have a deal. Come, you two. Take a seat as well.
Okay.
What are we even doing here? I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we've received from the Lightkeepers.
Okay, so he probably works with the
The
Lightkeepers.
Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake, posing a lethal danger to ordinary people.
Okay, so that we already knew. That's nothing new.
On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread quickly.
Okay, that's a benefit, but something tells me that's going to change in some way.
We already know all that.
Yeah, so...
Fair enough. Then I won't beat around the bush. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
Okay, I get the feeling we're going to have to go to those locations and do stuff. Okay, let's see here. So there's 2 on the Fatui Island, one on the Deer Island, 1 between them, and there are 4 on this island. Okay, makes sense.
That's a lot.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
Yeah, I can understand that.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Okay, what's with the dice?
Cool it, all right? I'm not done.
Oh?
Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
That is suspicious.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all. Adventurers do that too. And maybe some just go poof by themselves.
I get the feeling that our, named and picked and unique Wild Hunt Lightkeeper might have something to do with it.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild Hunt ops and anomalies cleared. That variance has become a gulf lately.
So someone's doing a concerted effort, and so much that it's become very noticeable.
What could that even mean?
Well, might be me, but I've already done about a few of those.
I've got 2 theories. 1, that some new force is clearing the Wild Hunt out in secret. Or 2, that some Ratniki are not reporting the work they do on purpose.
Well, I think it might be number 2.
The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the Wild Hunt. Never mind keep those operations a secret.
But the other one, well, we know exactly one guy who hasn't been reporting in.
If you're interested, I'd recommend following the latter train of thought.
Paimon doesn't really get it. What would anyone gain from doing that?
No idea, but let's note it down.
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well for yourself lately. Even if you've mostly just been reselling my intel.
Oh, of course. Intel resellers.
Please, stop. This is all I've got for you.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. Let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect for your independent intelligence gathering. An answer to a simple question for 50,000 off your debt.
Oh, okay, so it appears that they're specifically she's getting the question for his apparently massive debts. I'm assuming gambling debts. And the Wild Hunt might have something they want. That's entirely true. There's a chance the Wild Hunt could have something, but we don't know how likely that is.
Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
No, nothing like that. Nothing at all but ghostly shadows.
Ghostly shadows, huh?
Nothing at all, hmm? Not even for 50,000 Mora? Either you don't take your debt seriously, or you're confident you can pay it off.
Hey! No means no, alright? This is about my dignity as an intel broker. Mora doesn't factor in here at all.
So you have nothing that can confirm it. I see.
Okay. Well, that puts me at ease.
You really are the same as ever.
What can you expect? She's an intel broker. They are kind of ruthless like that.
And you've learned quite well. Go on, then. I'll swing by again. Sometime soon, perhaps.
Ugh.
So, you're his creditor?
Well, yeah. Guy probably has massive gambling debts.
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the difference afterwards. Rather dishonest dealing, if I may say so.
Well, yeah. He's basically pay for information from you, then resell it to other people for a larger cut. Honestly, it's a dishonest trick, but it is probably pretty smart. It allows him to make a profit off the margins.
As luck would have it, he would only purchase information from me when he was just about done negotiating with his buyer. So I arranged a little something just for him. A painful lesson, you might call it.
Ah, I see. So basically, he purchases information from you at a lower price after selling it, and you basically gave him bunk information or trapped him in debt.
Ooh, that sounds brutal.
Probably.
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message, really.
Good thing we're on the same team. Honestly, I think what she probably did was arrange for someone to buy some intel off of him at a massive price, right? And then, he had to pay an equally massive price for the info from her, and then, well, when your deal falls through, you suddenly owe a lot. I can't really begrudge him for doing it. Also can't really say Nefer's wrong here. Yeah, pretty much.
In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go through what we've learned outside.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I think everyone's so drunk, and I spiked the wine. So, we got the map at least. That should help us a fair bit.
Can't live life without a little spice.
Da 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 ba da da ba ba da ba ba. So, what is going on
Most of
here?
our intel seems quite dispersed, so let's try piecing it all together.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
Yeah, which is interesting. Which indicates that the Phantom is a bit more intelligent. And because the Phantom is picking and choosing.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each statement corroborates the others.
What in Tivak could that phantom be planning?
The wild hunt that occurred at Star Sand Shoal seems quite unique.
Agreed. Instances of the wild hunt afflicting Nodcry in general have increased in frequency, but the phenomenon itself hasn't changed much.
Which I think indicates that the Phantom might be something intelligent behind all of this.
What you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in order to target the moon marrow.
Which makes sense.
In which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind? And why would they want the moon marrow?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Additionally, that intel broker mentioned that some Lightkeepers might be withholding information. And given the inconsistencies in Flint's words and deeds, he might be a likely suspect. And considering how he probably is incredibly efficient and the fact that he showed up both times that the Phantom was appearing, he is likely hunting the Phantom. Notably, so long as the fog lasts, someone spreading it doesn't need to stay there. Exactly. But let's not share that with Nefer for now.
I'll continue investigating along these two lines. We can reconvene again if any progress is made.
Oh?
I'm back!
Jehoda!
Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go.
Thanks, Jehoda. And yeah, I thought that arm was just like a weird, fancy, gizmo or gadget, but no, that's probably a robotic arm. Medicine and pills.
Huh. Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break. You've earned it.
Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go off?
Oh, yeah, it is.
I was watching it the whole way back, praying it wouldn't fire. Not until I got back, Again, lucky me.
Huh. So you're interested in that big gun?
It's a giant gun. Who wouldn't be interested in seeing it fire?
Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of thousands, even tens of thousands of parts, fused in such a way that it can operate smoothly and fire off a supergiant, super strong beam.
I'm firing my laser! Fire the laser.
Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created through countless careful calculations.
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone in the chat can agree with me on this. That seeing a big cannon fire, especially a cannon that big, probably would be worth the spectacle. I mean, can you just imagine the boom?
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch. Work can wait for a while.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll be worth the while and worth your wait.
Boom, baby! Yeah, exactly. Boom, baby!
Might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything,
Exactly. Let's go. We're pretty much going that way anyway.
Woohoo! Let's go! Kaboom!
Kaboom! Can I get a kaboom in the chat?
Wow! What a crowd! People seem pretty excited, too. Just goes to show how big a deal this cannon is, huh?
Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill, problem solved. Simple and practical. Just the way we like it.
One shot, one kill, everything dead. I'm going to ignore the likely destruction of the landscape, but who cares? Boom, boom, boom.
And even if that wasn't how it worked, just listen to how it roars. If that isn't power, I don't know what is. If only I had that kind of strength.
Oh, don't worry. You're a playable character. You're going to get a lot stronger.
Hey, don't think like that. Your skills and smarts have been a big help to us, too.
Yeah, wide-scale devastation is the point. You just have to blow up the wild hunt. I can't kill all of you. Well, I can. Well then, I just need to destroy that direction.
Really? They think that? Oh, I'll do my best the next time we work together.
I'm noticing
For sure.
I'm noticing a pattern that this faction has a lot of internal dialogue we're hearing.
Hey, look! It's starting!
Oh, cutscene, cutscene. Let's see how this thing works. Okay, okay, so it deploys the cannon. Charging, boom! Yep, that's effective. That's certainly effective.
Nice one.
Finally, all fixed up. Nothing to fear now.
Yeah, I can imagine that it would make you feel pretty secure to have that cannon ready. Like, not even considering the wild hunt. That is basically a giant gun telling the Fatui to fuck off.
Awesome! Felt that one in my bones.
Whew. That sure was powerful. And pretty dazzling, too. Guess that's why everyone's been counting on this thing. Surely the wild hunt doesn't stand a chance.
It certainly saves the Lightkeepers a whole ton of trouble.
I feel so alive right now. Overtime. Ha! It's gonna be a piece of cake.
You know, Paimon's been wondering, if you're so interested in machines, why don't you go work for Aino?
There's probably a reason for that.
That's what we call drawing a line between your work and your hobbies.
Fair enough. I mean, if you're interested in machines and you enjoy working with them, fantastic. But, well, it's like ice cream. If you have ice cream every day, it kind of becomes a chore and it loses the joy.
I've got some mechanical talents, sure. But this job I have now, no one can do it but me. Not even Aino or her silly robots. Anyway, gotta go. See you later.
See ya, Jehoda. Have a good day.
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up.
Well, yeah, no, I can't really excuse that.
Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well. Let's head over to Hisi Island. Best not keep Lama waiting.
Yeah, this is medicine, and, well, you don't want to leave medicine waiting. Deliveries of medicine have to be nice and quick and efficient. So we teleport. I've been doing some light exploring in my free time here. Nothing major, just going through different locations.
Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone?
Not as much as I'd imagined.
Yeah. If anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Lama for you.
Well, you can't do big changes very quickly after all.
Hey there, Lama. We're back.
Hey, how have things been for the past few days?
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least.
Yeah, that can be a problem. It takes more than a day just to fix everything. Plus you have to deal with dogma, probably a few people not agreeing with you but keeping quiet about it.
I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day.
Well, that's good to hear.
It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
And it's all thanks to you.
Obviously, this is simplifying things considerably, but good for her.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner.
Yeah, but it takes a lot of effort to get the confidence, and I would be terrified as well, Lauma, because that could very easily have turned into a big religious schism.
I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the Moon Marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Thanks for remembering.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail.
So no new information so far. That's unfortunate.
What about you?
Nothing, unfortunately.
We haven't made much progress either. but here's what we've got.
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves.
Don't worry, Lauma, I will.
In any case, please, come this way.
Oh? Yes? What do you want? Alright, have to. Now, let's... Are we going to see the past? Are we going to look into the past? Narrow's activating, doing fancy things. Huh? Vision quest.
What do you see?
I see a falling star. This is Nodcry. This all looks familiar. Is that a shooting star in the sky? No. No, wait. That's our spaceship. Is our spaceship the wishing animation? That looks a lot like the wishing animation. Is our spaceship the gotcha?
What? Is it over already?
Yeah, but we got information here.
This appears to have occurred a long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered. So that is all my power allows me to discern.
No, that's a lot. I think that might have jogged my memory. At least we know where our spaceship landed in Nodcry, near Star Sand Shoal, or so it seems. That matches with what Aether told me, but I want to know more. Oh, Lunator.
Huh? What's the matter?
Is... Oh? Is he trying to show us?
The flowers changed color.
Those flowers are a reflection of Damsel's power. Does that mean she's... Oh no. Problem. Oh, also, out my eye. My head. I think got there's a bit of sweat in my eye. 1 second. I remember her mentioning that she wanted to use the Moon Marrow to restore some of her power.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
Yeah, she is sort of friendly.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help prepare earlier.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help.
Oh, no problem.
Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Again, I still find the whole, oh yeah, we have a spaceship thing so funny.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutar after all.
Yeah, probably very powerful.
But we best check if she's doing okay first.
Yeah, let's go and see if Damselet is fine.
Later, then.
See ya, dear lady. Okay, so this is thankfully another quick teleport over to the hidden cave. I was here earlier in my free time, mostly because this cave is filled with one of the main crafting materials to level up Lauma. I'm working on it, but it's taking time and effort, as you can clearly see. But she is almost at max. I can almost get her to max level. Then I can work between getting her weapon ready and leveling up her talents. And soon I shall have a lovely virgin team ready to go. This place is just very beautiful, though. Incredibly photogenic. And here she is. I'm going to try and avoid stepping on the flowers because I do like fields of flowers. They're very pretty.
Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Has your condition worsened?
Dizzy.
Okay, here, we'll get the moon marrow out.
It's like I'm returning to the moon.
That's not good. That's not good. Please don't die.
Wait, it's not that bad, is it?
Uh.
Hmm?
I sense the moon's power within you.
Yeah, we got the moon marrow. Here you go.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
Again, I am surprised that with the Traveler speaking, every time that catches me off guard.
And what do you require this time?
You know, it's very interesting how her mentality is all about exchange. You know, people do things for her, they want something in exchange. Which I guess is fair enough, because we do want something
Come
here.
on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
Had this just become habitual for her, after living in relationships of mutual benefit for so long?
I might need your assistance in the future.
I think it's a case where she isn't comfortable not doing these types of mutual beneficial situations.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand.
Here you go. Here, we shall engage in the most lewd act of all. Hand-holding. So pretty. And I predict the Wild Hunt is going to notice this energy.
Back to Earth. My thanks.
No problem.
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
Significantly.
Oh, that's good. What did you do, or maybe what did I do?
The moon within your body. It is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
Well, that's good, I hope.
I think I sensed some other changes as well.
Oh.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark.
Oh, so that's why you have those weird heels. You don't want to touch the ground.
It is harmless, and will fade over time.
Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian, now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right?
Well, yeah, it does make sense to give it to her. It gives her the power she needs, and she's clearly powerful enough to protect it.
It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what?
Did you not know this already?
No, we just known it as the Moon Marrow.
Mama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it.
So it's basically the corpse.
And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
But Lama also saw the past by using the Moon Marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Alma mentioned that she could only catch brief, blurry snippets. Perhaps this is something only a moon goddess can sense.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict.
War of Funerary Flame. Interesting. Interesting. Lore implications, and very interesting.
After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kuchar.
So it's effectively your mother.
I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort.
I can imagine. The sky is in the way.
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's Marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's Marrow inside you then?
No. It can only form after the Moon Goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core.
Okay, I see. So it's basically like their heart or the remnants of their corpses all coalescing into a smaller core.
You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the Moon Marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
I doubt that's the same thing, especially since I can't control the power.
You do not wish to become one?
Listen, I am so many things right now. I'm not adding Moon Goddess to the list.
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else?
Well, she doesn't want the job, Paimon.
Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this Moon Marrow to you.
I do not desire it.
I figured as much.
Huh?
Nor does it desire to come to me.
Okay, fair enough.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection. I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Okay, makes sense. Basically, we can't cross the streams.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
Once again, I'm always taken off guard whenever Lumine speaks.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Glauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine.
Yeah, but she's a moon goddess, Paimon. I am pretty sure that she's an exception.
And it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow...
We'll deal with it.
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Oh yeah, right. We have to explain the situation.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the Moon Marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
Oh, you have information for us?
Huh? Is it really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
It's also the missing goddess's marrow in some fashion. True, and now we know that is a guy from Conria. Yeah, that is not a good thing. Conrians are dangerous.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name?
Yeah, if it's Dainsleif, then he's a friend.
I only know what others called him. The Reikir of Solnari.
Oh, that's not good. That is not good. So, for those of you who are not familiar with Genshin lore, in Conria we have a group known as the Five Sinners. The Five Sinners were basically the leaders of Conria, and each of them, well, they're called the Sinners because they're responsible for the initial abyssal nonsense, and each of them are incredibly powerful. Now, we know of 2 of them. One of them is Skirk's master, or the guy who basically left the world and found Skirk, trained her, and said, train yourself up, get stronger, because one day I'm going to come and destroy everything you hold dear, because he wants to just fight. The second one we know of is Gold. But for those of you who don't know Gold, she's Albedo's mother, the person who made Durin the giant corrupted dragon that Venti had to drop a mountain on, and used herself with the shade of life. So, the gods above the Archons. So, if it's one of the sinners, that is very, very, very bad news.
Huh. There was that title too. Yes.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rarier, one of the 5?
Yep, it's interesting lore. Been sort of weaved in for a while.
Huh? If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
Well, maybe, but maybe not.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
Oh?
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
Okay, that is interesting lore.
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
Sinners need not be of equal strength. Just contribute to the reason the title was made. Exactly.
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
Yeah, she doesn't know her past. She doesn't know the prologue.
Oh.
Either way, following his departure, the Wild Hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
Yeah, that's not good news. Not at all.
Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners.
Well, might as well get ready to murder someone.
That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all.
Or maybe he's not as strong as the others, Paimon.
And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
On that hand, though, yeah, he was also fighting Marionette at the same time. Murder! Yeah, murder!
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
Oh yeah, she knows Marionette.
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt too.
You're smiling?
Did you just laugh?
No.
No, I heard a laughter there. Come on.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something?
Well, I can imagine that you are, because Marionette had a bit of a fiery personality, and you probably just pissed her off by existing.
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
You laughed.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
I can just feel the placid, calm shade she's throwing at the Marionette.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the Moon Marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
Well, there's no helping it.
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Cry were to stand against him.
Okay, never mind about him being weak, because that is insanely strong. I have a feeling we're going to have to unite all of Nodcry to beat him.
Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my brother and I arrived in Nodcry? I mean, When our spaceship first landed?
Sure.
Okay, that's good.
That was quick.
She is pretty no-nonsense, Paimon.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
What's it going to show us? And... flashback! Now, where did that spaceship land? This is what I saw before, only clearer. Seems we landed safely, at least. Huh. That's what our spaceship looked like. Kind of reminds me of like a Protoss design in a way. A lot of time appears to have passed. Oh, okay, so I think our spaceship landed and it took time for us to pop out of the pods. We're still inside the spaceship. Do you think we were in there for so long? When did Aether get out, I wonder? Wait, is that Aether? Okay, that is suspicious. But how can that be? No one left the ship from the moment we landed. The door hasn't even been opened yet. What?
Where is this?
Lumine, come on, we have to leave this place.
Okay, so that's actually a very interesting piece of information because there are some theories floating around, mostly regarding our twin. And specifically because our twin is of this world somehow. Now, which is very, very strange. And because Descenders could not be of this world. And exactly, has Aether ever been real? So there is the theory that Aether might be a constructed fake. That Aether possibly could be there, something created and memories implanted.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Paimon, I am suddenly going through an existential crisis.
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed.
Now, the thing that, however, though, is the fact that, time travel bullshit is a thing. Like, there's literally a shade of time that does time travel bullshit. So, there's still a bunch of unanswered questions.
No one left the ship during that time. But Aether found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. And that does answer a question I've been having as well. Because in a previous event we had a bit where we gave Aether the key, he found us in the pod, but then if we woke in the same ship, then why would he need to look for the ship? Why would he not know where we are? And most importantly, why didn't he wake us up? Hello? What's going on? Okay, OBS is still working. Apologies, I think I have a bit of a bug moment. Oh, God. One moment, I think my game crashed. One second, I might have to do a quick restart of the game.
I don't know.
Okay, now... Yeah, I think my game has a weird visual glitch. One second, I need to do something quick. My stream froze, okay. Always something. Always something. 1 second. Okay, yeah, it's pros. Okay. One second. Let's go back to the title card. One second. Second. Okay, I gotta open this taskbar manager. Closing VTube Studio. Now let's see. Reopen VTube Studio.
Oh, she doesn't look so good.
Okay, so we're going to have to skip through a bunch of stuff now. 1 second.
It's like...
Wait.
Let's VTube Studio load. Well,
I
always
sense
something.
the moon's
Always something.
power within you.
Okay, that should work. Although, a funny little glitch that has happened is that my OBS preview is frozen, but everything else seems to be working.
We got the moon marrow back from the...
Yeah, we're going to have to skip through a bunch of stuff. 1 second.
I might...
But yeah, it's
give
always...
me your hand.
Always something. Always something with this. Yeah, I need to... well, at least things are working mostly. There's just this minor issue, the fact that my preview on OBS isn't working, so I sort of just have to go by what I'm seeing on my other previews.
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
And I think the delay is a bit longer than usual. Okay, yeah, skip forward. Yeah.
Significantly.
Well, wouldn't be a
The
Sin
moon
System
within your
stream without
body.
scuff.
It is as silent as a reflection in the water. I merely drew...
I think I sense...
That is the moon. It is harmless.
Speaking of which, do you want to be... It's supposed to be something
Let's finish this conversation, I
have
think.
to do with... Wait,
And I think I might have to... Let's finish
you
this
not know
conversation.
this?
Let's...
Llama just said it was...
And she is...
Yeah,
that
skip
is
forward,
how I
skip
know.
forward, skip forward, skip forward.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who
Yeah.
ruled, but after the war, after Arya's, the iridescent, as
Yeah,
the prophecy
this
stated,
is why a bit of a
this
skip
moon
button
would
might
birth a new
be
deity sooner or later.
useful
I
sometimes.
can sense. Forget controlling it.
Oh, wait, what?
No, it can only. You may as well.
Oh!
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an archon.
Yeah. Why can't I skip
Since you
this
bear the
dialogue
moon
sometime?
marrow, does that make you do not wish?
That's not really the Anyway.
Skip through. Oh god.
Does when
This is
I
going
came
to
to
tank my viewer
economic
retention rate. I just know it.
Sure that's gonna be okay? And it's the wild hunt?
The wild hunt?
Well,
That seems to...
Okay, skip through,
My
skip through.
colleagues
I think
used to
we're
mention
almost getting...
someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from...
Conria?
I only know what others call... Huh.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
They
continue.
mentioned him.
Huh? I have heard that he disappeared not long after... But when I asked my...
Why would they say that?
The tale of his fight...
Wait, hold up.
I felt the same, but as I said...
Oh,
Either way, the present phenomenon.
Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners.
Okay, almost there.
way too much for
Almost
us
back
to
to where we were.
And even then...
Oh? What did you just say?
Oh, and okay, we're back to the comedy act.
Did you just...
No.
She totally did. Are you two on bet?
No.
She seemed quite...
Oh, she'll...
Okay, anyway.
Okay.
Off topic. Now that we know how dangerous...
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, perhaps...
Before I decide,
Okay, I think we're almost there.
do you think you'd...
Sure.
That was quick.
As I said, give me your hand.
Alright,
ready
we're almost
yourself.
back. We're pretty much back here, so let's see what this is going to... At the very least, this isn't as bad as a full-on crash on OBS. Don't have to deal with the video splitting or anything. So yes, clearer. Our spaceship landed. A lot of time passed. Then Aether showed up at a weird time. Okay, we're back.
Is this...
Lumine, come on!
What?
Hey!
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time. But Aether found me from outside of it somehow.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
That's the question, isn't it,
I
Paimon?
don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
Are you getting metaphor advice from Nahida? There's something seriously strange going on here. I have to get to the bottom of this. But as Nefer said, there'll be nothing to investigate if Nodcry is destroyed first.
All right. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh.
Yeah, ooh.
Will you need my help?
Help with?
I could help you conceal the marrow.
Oh, that would be useful.
You could? Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki.
Oh, I get it. Give us some special techniques.
Like this.
Sense the power. Oh, a bubble shield. I guess this will help us be stealthy.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
This feels so soft and gentle, just like the moonlight.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it.
Humla, 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 ha. Channel the power of the moon, waifu.
You learn quickly.
Yeah, I'm a freak of nature and a descender. What do you expect?
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh?
Possibly. Eh?
Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, like, taken a walk outside or something?
I dislike strangers.
And where do we rate on that scale?
Slightly better.
Thanks. Once this whole business with the Wild Hunt is over, let's go out for a walk.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
Aw, she's actually kind of precious. Very much the tortured, slightly sheltered waifu energy.
I will consider it.
She seems kind of tired.
Yeah, probably hasn't spoken this much in a while.
Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
It wasn't much.
No, but it was a lot for us.
The flowers here. They like guests like you.
Oh? Silver... Go unto the Silver Moon Hall. You can visit to meet the damselette. For a certain time after completing the quest, your party will gain the new Moon's Embrace effect. When in Nod Cry, your party's moon sign level will always be Ascendant Gleam. Additionally, after completing a certain number of quests, you can... Okay, wait a second. Is this what I think it is? View the records, and... Oh, okay, so it's not what I think I thought it was. Still, it's nice. I can get more stuff, especially furniture, and probably other rewards, which will be very useful moving forward. Now, considering the crash and how late it is, I think this is an appropriate place to end all things. Thanks for coming, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the new overlay, and we made some good progress on everything. And I'm very much enjoying this, and hopefully we won't have any more glitches or crashes or anything. Such is how things go, exactly, Viridian. Such is how things go. Now, with that being said, thanks for coming, everyone. Let's take us. Oh, 1 second.
Just let her rest.
Just let her rest. Then I think this is a good spot to stop. So until next time, everyone. Thanks for coming, and until then, bye bye.